wheelchair over there in the closet now. I'm back in my cell, and I think I'll be all right with I think I can lay down here on my 3-inch mattress, the one that pinches me a little bit. But don't worry about the wheelchair. I think everything's going to be okay. Get out of bed, put my feet on the floor, 50-yard dash to the bathroom door, diarrhea. Diarrhea. People think it's funny, but it's really runny diarrhea. And I'm telling you, I've got diarrhea. I mean, what do they expect feeding me broth and oranges? Anyone who eats an orange, lots of oranges like I do, and drinks the broth, it's going to give me the runs. It's going to give me the runs, but I had them all fooled, don't you know? I told them I had a headache, that I had chills, and I probably had a fever, and I felt like I might throw up. I thought I'd be a little nauseous too, but really, the bottom line is the only time that I ever said I had a headache was when I didn't want to have sex. I mean, but, that's very rare because I'll open my legs to any man. I mean, I'll just lay back and, they'll have to get a crane to pull them out eventually. But, there was maybe once or twice, maybe in my entire life, that I told them I had a headache. Which reminds me, that judge, that mean old judge, he said something to the effect of, well, haven't you received your tank orders or whatever? And I said, it just takes forever. It takes forever to get my tank orders. And yet at the same breath, I have to say that I've only been sick one other time. How do I know it takes it so long? I think I kind of messed up on that one. Again, how is it that these people can't realize just how much of a faker I am? I fake everything. I fake, orgasms. I fake, being a good person and all of that. I mean, I'm Miss Role Model, I like to play those roles. James and Elena, Raphael and Lily. But I have to tell the truth about something. I really am sick. I'm sick, but it's not what they think. I was just too embarrassed to tell them. It's really my vagina. It's been itching so bad I could barely even, that's why I needed the wheelchair. The wheelchair kind of, brings, as I'm going down through there in the wheelchair, it kind of puts a little wind down there because it's so inflamed down there. But I learned my lesson when I first got in the wheelchair before I left for court. I was sticking to the chair there. It was like a plunger. The thing about it is my lips down there, they keep flopping around and everything, and all this green slimy stuff keeps coming off of it, and there ain't any kind of yeast infection medicine that's going to help me. Besides that, I think the whole world heard today that since I've been sick, I haven't had any tests run, and perhaps I need a few tests, don't you think? Maybe, for gherkin STDs or, something to that effect because, I might have the kissing disease with Veronica. I noticed that Veronica had some really discolored, like on her gums and everything, and on her tongue there was like a coating, almost like kind of like a flour mixture. And when we were French kissing, I think I might have caught a little bit of that. But anyway, that judge, he is trying my patience. As sick as I want them all to think I am. You thought he would be so understanding. I even used my little girl voice. Oh, Judge, I just feel so bad. I want to do a good job. But he didn't go for it, and he reminded me that it didn't matter what I did. He was going to be my trial judge, and I just hate that because I don't want him on the case. But he keeps doing it to me. He just doesn't like me, and he has no compassion at all for me at all. But then again, did I have any compassion on my victims? No, hell no, I did not. And I'll tell you what, I said it in court. I don't like to disappoint people. I don't like to disappoint people like Chad and all of my followers who thought I was, the queen of the 144,000. Forget that I didn't want to disappoint my children or an innocent person like Tammy or my husband Charles. I don't care if I disappoint them by murdering them. The bottom line is I don't have any control. That's what I said in court, and that is exactly what my problem is too. I gotta have control. I gotta have control of everything, and I said I wanted to do a good job, and I wanted to represent myself properly. Like I could really do that. I mean, look how I fared in Charles's trial there. They're all just against me. The world is against me. So I told him, I said, I've been sick all weekend. I had to throw the wheelchair in there, don't you know? I couldn't just walk in there today. And you want to know the real reason why I raised such a little fit there about sitting in a chair so they could roll the wheelchair out so the jurors could come back in? Because I don't want to sit in the defense attorney's chair because I am not faring well at all. And it doesn't matter how much time that I try to shave off all this. The bottom line is I'm screwed. So, I told him I was very ill. And, I told them that, it might take a little while for them to take care of me. So, maybe, I can stretch it out even more. The bottom line is that I said it from the beginning. I am the queen of the 144,000. Wait a minute. If I'm so translated, and if I'm such a goddess, then why do I want people to think I'm sick? Oh, I know. I said I've only been sick one other time in 5.5 years. Oh, yeah. I think I was just trying to play for sympathy. The sympathy and the compassion that I didn't give my victims. But it's okay because the bottom line is whether I really had a headache or chills or nausea. And the fact that, the bottom line is they're just going to have to wait on me because you know why? Because I am one sick, twisted hussy. See y'all in the morning with Coffee with KJ.